Welcome to everybody who's tuning in on Facebook Live. If you're wanting to join the Athlete Input Council, feel free to click the link in the description, and that'll bring you to the Zoom call where you can be a part of the Input Council and share your opinion. We'll get started probably in about 5 or 6 minutes. So take your time, but feel free to get in whenever you'd like. We're ready for you.
It's turned up.
Hi, Hodgson. How are you?
Good, Brandon.
How are you, Brandon?
Wonderful. Now that I get to see your bright and shining faces.
That's good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Is my
So
face
what-
not good enough?
No, everybody's faces. You were included.
So how's Sarah doing, Brandon?
Sarah who?
Oh, how's your wife doing?
Oh, my wife. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
She's good. She's good. We haven't been at each other's throats too much yet.
Good.
Jesse says good.
We'll probably give it another 5 minutes or so.
Okay. So what's everybody doing at your house?
At my house?
Yeah, at your house, what's everybody doing, Brandon?
Well, I'm kind of busy talking to you, aren't I?
No, what's
That's
everybody
what
else
I'm-
doing?
That's what I'm doing. Well, it's just Sarah and I in the house. We don't. The dogs are fine. They're annoying. They're always begging to be walked and played with.
And what's Sarah doing?
She is resting right now.
Okay.
Yep. Then we're gonna make dinner. So
Ugh,
Who's
What's up
calling?
with this?
Somebody's calling you, bro.
I don't know who it is. Don't pick it up.
you didn't have any trouble getting on today, Lena, like you did on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Are you Lena?
Yeah, I would think so. I don't think I've had a hard time.
Nope, not really.
Okay, good. Again, just a reminder for those of you who are tuning in on Facebook Live, please click the link to join us in Zoom. That's the best way to kind of take part in the Athlete Input Council. We'll get started here in another minute or two. Hopefully more people show up. We had like 12 or 13 the last time.
That's good. No, it's good. We can always use about 13 to 15 people.
I know, but right now we only have 3. So Jesse, you need to go round up some people for us.
Go ahead, Jesse.
We need to find out what Alan's doing. And see what he's
Alan's
up
at
to.
work.
Well, he has a new job now.
Oh,
Yeah, he has a new job now.
oh.
Hey, Lena, you have the right idea.
Come on now.
Now Ashley's on mute.
Never mind. She said you have the right idea. I don't know what she's talking about.
No idea either. I can't hear you actually.
We can't hear you, Ashley.
Oh, Elizabeth's here.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Ashley, turn yourself off mute.
I did. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Now Elizabeth's on mute.
Yeah, turn yourself off mute.
Okay, Jesse.
Can you hear me?
Now.
Okay, I didn't know that I had to click on the link. I'm like, what the heck? See, I'm new to all this stuff,
So-
so yeah, I don't really know all
That's
this
okay. You're doing it-
technology stuff. My
You're doing a good
nephew
job.
is better at my nephew's better at this than me. I'm like, oh,
We're here to help.
Linda's good at that stuff.
I'm not like an expert like
No.
Brandon is.
No, but you're good at
Oh,
it.
no. Don't put that pressure on me, Elena.
yeah, Brandon's the technology person, not us.
You guys are doing a good job. You got connected, right?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
I
Yeah.
helped you through it.
That's good. I know nothing about this stuff, like technology stuff like this.
That's why he has his
Done.
sister to do it.
That's why.
I'm not the technology
Right.
nerd in the family.
How are you? Are you good at it, Ashley?
What?
Technology. Are you good at it?
Somewhat.
Where's all the peeps?
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe they're
know
eating
either.
supper.
Maybe it's just gonna be just us three.
Well, I hope not, because if it's just us three, then I'm just gonna have to kick you guys out so I can get back to work.
Well,
Jeez, Jesse.
yeah, you said you gotta go back to
Well, a
work.
lot of
You might as
people
well.
eat supper around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Yeah.
People are usually eating dinner or coming home from work. Yeah.
Work? What's that? Oh. Hmm.
My dog said she'll be a part of it.
Your dog
Oh.
will be.
Yeah.
So it's Linda's dog.
Henry's on my lap.
You guys could be part of it.
Or Brandon's dog was in the Flipgrid.
Oh yeah, doing that plank. That was good.
Yeah, I'm not good at that stuff. I'm like,
I can do plank from knees. I can do that. That's how I do it.
hi,
It's just
doggy.
my way of life. I'm sorry?
Again, just a friendly reminder, this is the Athlete Input Council. So this is for all athletes in Missouri and elsewhere. If you're from another program, you're welcome to join in and kind of have a conversation with us about what everybody's doing during the stay-at-home orders and how we might be able to improve Special Olympics as a whole. I see Amanda and Brent are having issues getting connected. I sent them the link again, so hopefully that will allow them to pop in. Amanda, Brent, are you guys still having trouble?
Yeah, the link usually pops up on the screen instead of like me going to the page.
Oh.
Oh, I got it. That's my idea.
Brent or Amanda, are you guys still watching via Facebook and having trouble? All you need to do is click that link that I just sent you guys. If anybody else is wanting to join, again, one more time, this is the, oh, I see somebody else. Oh, there we go. All right, Amanda's in. Amanda, it doesn't look like you have a microphone. So you can hear us, but it just showed up that you don't have a microphone. Are you on your, give me a thumbs up if you're on your computer. Give me a thumbs down if you're on your phone. Can you hear me? Amanda. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? I see somebody else just joined. Got several people watching on Facebook. Again, this is the Athlete Input Council. So if you're a Special Olympics athlete, feel free to join in as we kind of have a conversation about ways that we can improve the program. Just click the link, the https://zoom.us link. Just click that link and it'll bring you right into the chat here. I see James joined us. Rob, I cannot see or hear you. You have to click the link, buddy.
Don't.
Sorry for all the technical difficulties, everybody. We'll get started here in a couple of minutes. Be thinking about some of your answers or some of the questions you guys want to pose, right? Because the last time it was kind of silent for a while. So I want you guys to come up with some answers to some basic questions on how we can improve Special Olympics, especially during this time of a quarantine. So be thinking about your answers. Okay, so for those of you, we'll go ahead and get started. For those of you who are watching on Facebook, I'm monitoring comments on Facebook. So I'm sorry that you're not able to get in for whatever reason. It should be just as simple as clicking the link. But for whatever reason, I apologize that you're having issues. But for those of you who are on Facebook, feel free to type out your comments and answers to the questions right as a comment on the post on Facebook, and I will try to monitor those as well as I can. So we'll just start with the question of what are we doing well? What Special Olympics Missouri doing well during this quarantine for you, the athletes? And you guys can kind of unmute yourselves. If you go to participants, and then and then click the unmute button if you want to say something. Just make sure that you mute yourself back after you finished. So who'd like to start? Who likes what we're doing?
I think it's fun.
What part is fun? What specifically are you liking?
I think it's neat that we get to see the staff, like we get to meet them.
Okay, good. What else?
What?
I like
Go ahead, Lena.
oh, because I thought I heard someone else talking, so
No.
That's okay.
I like the classes you guys offer, like the archery. That was really cool.
You enjoyed that one?
Yeah. And I enjoy the other classes you guys offer.
Good. Ashley?
I like it that us athletes get to do, like, I call it like a little class or just like a little teaching moment because it gives me something to do besides just sitting around.
Good. What are some of your favorite classes that we've had so far?
The cooking classes, those are pretty good.
I like the drawing.
Good. So cooking and drawing.
And archery.
And archery.
I was gonna say archery because I like to. Archery because you get to shoot guns and it helps relieve stress sometimes.
Yeah, but it's also dangerous.
Can be. But that's why we're teaching you how to do it safely,
Right?
right?
I would agree on that.
Amanda, we can hear you.
Dangerous.
We can hear you now, Amanda. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I'm just having difficulty on my end since I just recently got a new phone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. We're glad you figured it out a little bit.
Alright. Even though you guys can't hear me, would I be able to join in?
Yeah, we just can't see you. We can hear you. Everybody can hear you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are some things that we're not doing that you guys would like to see us try? Nothing. We're perfect. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Mm,
I was
I
going
wish
to
we were
say,
perfect, but nobody's perfect.
I was
No.
going to add to that
Yeah, what's up, Amanda?
some
What do you
more
got?
opportunities for athletes that are graduating within the program to be able to maybe possibly graduate at state outdoor games.
Oh, are you talking about athlete leadership, Amanda? Okay. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what's possible, and what we can do for athlete leadership graduation this fall. But as it relates
now there's
to
no-
our Soma at Home classes, what are some classes that you guys would like to see that we're not currently offering?
I'm having trouble tapping into that.
What do you mean exactly?
I can't get the app.
You can't get Flipgrid to work?
Yes.
Okay, did you watch the video?
I've been trying to bounce back and forth from the actual somewhere at home and doing it that way. I can't get it the other way.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not quite following you. What you mean? I just
can't get into
posted.
app. I think what I'm saying
Right.
is I have to get into my app store to get it.
Okay, so even if you can't download it to your phone, you can go to flipgrid.com and you should be able, you can access everything through the web browser. So even if
Okay.
you can't get it to work on your phone, that's not a big deal. You can just get it to, like as if you're going to Google or our somo.org website. Instead, you just go to flipgrid.com and you can access everything that way too.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Elizabeth, go ahead.
Is it free? Because I don't want to pay for stuff on my phone because the phone's
Yes, it's free.
okay. What about Zoom? Is that also free?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, because if it's not, I have to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, if it hasn't, if it hasn't asked you for any kind of payment information, it's not going to. It's free.
Okay, just making sure because I cannot have stuff on my phone that costs.
Yep, I understand.
Yeah, because my niece, she racked up my cousin's phone bill, and oh my gosh.
Ooh,
Okay.
So what are some other things, guys? What else would you like to see us offer?
oh, Lena's got an idea, Brandon.
Go ahead, Lena.
I like to see some staff to do something funny.
Yeah. I
Oh,
still
that'd
like
be
to see this.
cool.
Funny, like what?
No, like I think there was one video of you guys did like a dance.
We should do like a dance competition.
You could do a
Yeah.
dance
Cool.
competition. Yeah,
That'd be
That's a good one.
cool.
you got to teach a lot of people how to use Flipgrid though, because that's the only way that that's going to work.
I know. I'm helping some other people right now, like 2 or 3 people.
I know.
I know.
Lena, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jesse, have you got a Flipgrid yet?
I don't know how to get on the user, so I let Lena use
I
it too.
told you how. I showed you how to do it.
Well, it's all kind of.
There's a couple of videos of you on there.
Usually I have Lena do it. No, you set that up for me. You set that up for me already. I didn't do it.
Jesse,
You
you're
have to
quite
deal
the
with-
character.
did. Lena set that up so I could see the video. That's what you did.
And so you can participate in it too, Jesse. That's why we did those videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you look good. We want to see more of those.
Yeah. I enjoy doing those though, Brandon. Doing those videos.
Yeah,
I think,
you got
I think it's
everybody's
fun.
doing a really good job with them.
I think, and I think it's very important to do this for not just, us athletes for Missouri, but I think like all over the state and not just in Kansas City, but like all over Oklahoma and all of them should be doing something like this because I think this is very important for right now.
I think there's a lot of Special Olympics. Other states are doing it too.
Yeah.
So
And I think that's I think that's great that we're doing it all together. Because we are all it's not about who's the fastest, who's the strongest, who's this, who's that. I believe that we're all together as a family. That's
We're all in this together, right, Jesse?
Yes, we
And
are.
I believe
Yep.
and I fully believe that.
James is quiet.
That's what I believe, Brandon.
I think everybody agrees with you, Jesse. So what else? Come on, you guys have to have a lot of ideas on what other kind of classes we can do or other ways that we can kind of keep you guys occupied.
I have an idea, but I'm not so sure on this one though.
That's okay, but that's why we're here, Amanda, is to just throw out ideas and see if they work. So let's hear it.
I was just thinking, learn how to learn how athletes can learn how to use a projector or different ways of technology.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
that way people can learn how to do stuff like that.
Okay. So just learning how to use different pieces of technology.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, are you interested in giving your presentation about athlete leadership?
Yes. Who told you?
What do you, it doesn't matter who told me, I find out. I know everything.
Brandon has his place.
I have my ways.
He's a
I'm
birdie.
guessing so because I did my presentation at Miss Amazing and I won.
I know, I heard. That's why I want you to give the presentation. I want you to give the presentation as a part of our Soma at Home stuff.
I can
That
do
way
that.
That way it tells people about athlete leadership.
I can do that.
All right. I'll reach out to you separately, okay? And we'll figure out a time that works best for you.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a stalker, Brandon.
Someone
Whatever
on
gets
the
the job
side
done.
has reached out to you.
Where we get the job done.
That's how you knew. But I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I'll reach out to you separately, Amanda, in the next couple of days or so, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
No, he's a secret spy.
So what else do you guys want to know? Are there things that you've been wanting to try and do, hobbies that you're interested in taking up, but you just don't know how to do them?
And I would say more advanced on photography. I am if I can spit it out. I am helping one of our other athletes that's not on this thread right now. That she's getting married coming up, and I get to be some help with that. I would like to learn more how to use better my photography skills to be able to take better pictures at a wedding scene.
Okay. So more photography classes. We might be able to make that happen.
Kojak, come over here. Come here, sissy.
And
Okay.
she's getting married next year.
Next year.
Yes. After this whole thing's over. With the vows and all.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that was a good idea, Brandon, to have a challenge to see who can make the best like dessert that's the healthiest.
Oh,
I think that was a great idea.
On Flipgrid.
Yeah, on Flipgrid, yeah, I thought that was a great idea.
Did you record one?
No, but I just thought that was like the good idea.
Oh, okay. It's just a good idea that you don't want to take part in.
I'll do it. I'll do it if anyone will help me. I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
That's why you all have to ask. I can't read your mind.
Well,
You guys are very quiet today. What else? Oh, we have somebody who joined us via phone. Hopefully it's one of the people who've been trying to get in for a while. I'm gonna unmute you.
Yeah.
Hi, who joined us?
It's Bruns.
Hey Brent, how are you?
Good.
Glad you found a way in. I'm sorry that you've been having technical issues.
Yeah, it's all good.
So you just want to introduce yourself to the group because you're new to Missouri, right?
Well, I'm new to the area, but I've been in Special Olympics for a long time. So
Okay.
I'll introduce myself by saying I'm Brian Camper. I've been part of Special Olympics as a whole since 1998. I was in Illinois for a long period of time, but my family and I just needed to find something new and different. So we were in North Carolina for a short time, but we're now in Missouri, and I've been doing track and field for a long time, along with basketball. My best accomplishment was when I got a silver medal at the USA Games from Princeton in 2014 for the 100-meter run. So I've been doing Special Olympics for a little over 21 years.
Well, very cool. Well, welcome to Missouri.
Thank you.
And you are a trained global messenger in North Carolina, right?
Mainly more in Illinois. North
Oh, more in
Carolina, we
Illinois.
tried, but they didn't really give me anything to do. I mean, I've been a health messenger in all 3 states, though.
Okay. Well, we've got some health messengers. We've got at least one health messenger on this call, Miss Lena Hodgson, and we've got one being trained currently through SOI's online program. So
Lena
you're
and I've actually met.
Lena and you have met?
Yeah, on Facebook, and we're friends on Facebook.
Very cool. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to Missouri Alps or Athlete Leadership, and welcome to the Input Council. So we're
Thank
just kind
you.
of sharing ideas right now about what we might be able to do to beef up and improve our SOMO at home programming.
Okay. I mean, this is somewhat along with that, but it's also like something that would help fund Special Olympics in any state, really. Like when I was in Illinois, their website, when you go to Special Olympics Illinois' website, they have a little thing for like a souvenir shop for like t-shirts or workout gear of some sort. I mean, you could buy those items, but the money went directly to Special Olympics. That's just a suggestion of maybe how to keep the fundraising going, because like if you get workout gear for Special Olympics athletes, so that would encourage them to stay fit and everything, and stay and do what they're doing at their homes. Then that would be one way of maybe like whatever, like a stretch band or workout weights or whatever they would have to offer athletes if they do that through like souvenir stores.
Yeah, well, actually, I just got a link today. We're about to, in the next couple of weeks, probably go live with a souvenir store. So, good idea.
Thank you. I know.
So, is
it's
there
very
anything,
hard.
Brent, that you'd like to learn about?
I mean, like, does the Input Council like allow suggestions of roles of sports, or is it just like offer more sports like when everything's opened up again?
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of take the conversation there. If people are kind of tapped out on ideas for SOMO at home, we can certainly turn our attention toward just ideas to improve Special Olympics in general.
Yeah.
So, do you have an idea in mind?
Just like. Just like helping athletes to not get frustrated, just to understand it. If one athlete tries to help the other athlete out, it's a way, show more of that, like it's a way of their sportsmanship. I admit I made a mistake when I was in a tournament recently, and I didn't mean to have the person fall over, but I grabbed them up and I picked them up and I said, "Hey, I'm sorry. Are you okay?" So I mean, like, if not just me or that person, but if any athletes could be more aware, if you accidentally in any sport, like, get someone by the side, but not mean to, just be the upper hand and say, "Hey, you need help?"
So just finding ways to show good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We're currently working on, well, we were before the quarantine, we were working on kind of a new program, a sportsmanship award, and a sportsmanship program to kind of hand out at some of our regional or state competitions. So
Oh,
yeah. So
oh, Mike did that. Yeah.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so if you guys don't have any more ideas on Sumo at Home, we can kind of move the conversation toward Special Olympics in general. If you guys have any ideas or ways that we can improve things.
And on a side note, Brandon, last I heard, this virus is coming back at the end of the year. It might get worse. Are we still having the athlete leadership program?
Are we still having athlete leadership? Is that what you asked?
Yes.
I don't know yet, Amanda. It's far too early for us to make that call. So right now we have suspended programming, training, and competitions through the end of May. And then it kind of extended into canceling or altering our state summer games. But we are still looking and hoping and keeping our fingers crossed that we can still do something, we can still have outdoor games and all of our fall sports. But it's too early to say one way or another if we're canceling anything in the fall. So we can't.
That's all right. I wanted to at least ask.
Yeah, can't rush back into things, because if we rush back into things, then we're going to be worse off. So
yeah, I wanted to at least share that. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yep, that's fine.
Lynn had an idea, Brandon.
Let's hear it, Lena.
So you said you had an idea. Where you going,
Thanks,
Lynn?
Jesse. I was thinking about Flipgrid. Like, you guys made a staff grid, get to know your staff. Well, I was thinking about something, but I know it's probably a lot of work. But I was thinking about get to know the other athletes.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's kind of what. Sorry, I'm just pulling up Flipgrid now.
No problem.
I mean, that's kind of what the introductory discussion was in all of the grids, was for you guys to kind of introduce yourselves.
Okay, yeah.
So we just need to encourage more people to get on Flipgrid, Lena. So it's not the same people over and over again.
Okay, I am trying. I've been doing that.
I know you are. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Thanks, Brandon. We got a new person though.
We did. I see Christine joined us. Hi, Christine. How are you?
And
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Got a question.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll come back to you, Elizabeth. Hang on one second, okay?
Okay.
If an athlete is transferring to another program and they've had not the same type of athlete leadership training as you folks have in your program, but have it from another program, will they have to start over with the athlete leadership?
I don't think that you would need to start over. Probably what I would recommend, I mean, you and I can kind of have that conversation and figure out what makes the most sense for you. I'm just going to mute everybody real quick. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So you and I can kind of have that conversation, because I don't know. I know that you've done a lot. I wouldn't make you start over, but maybe what I would have you do is take take our first class and our last class just to kind of see where you're at, and then we can kind of move forward from there, because most of the global messenger training is pretty much the same from state to state, but some of the other courses and some of the other trainings might differ quite a bit. So really, it's not necessarily about retraining you, it's just as much about you teaching us how they did things where you're coming from, so we can kind of learn from one another. Cool. All right, Elizabeth, I'm gonna unmute you.
Okay.
All right, you had something?
Should we tell like what area we're with and like what school district we're in, like what Special Olympics we belong to?
Like right now, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like
Sorry.
no, like when we do the Flipgrid, I'm like, well, I'm not with Kirksville no more, but I'm like, I don't know what area Kansas City is. Like, what area?
You don't have to. You can say whatever you want on Flipgrid within reason, of course, but you
Okay,
don't feel
I
like.
didn't know if we had to do that.
No, I mean, don't feel like I don't want anybody using Flipgrid to feel pressure of not knowing what to say or what to do. Really, it's a chance for you to get on there, say your name, and then do the activity of whatever it's asking you to do.
Okay.
Yep. And we will have a new challenge, and actually I think it's already up. Where is it? Yep, we've already got a new challenge that I need all of you on this call should be using our Flipgrid, by the way. And if you don't know how, Facebook message Lena, because she is teaching everybody how to use Flipgrid. So touch base with Lena Hodgson and she'll get you taken care of. But one thing we definitely need everybody on this call to do is I created a new topic in the SOMO Fun, SOMOFUN, SOMO Fun grid. And it's your chance to do a little karaoke.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So what we want you to do, and this is open for anybody, not just athletes. Our very first one is by some dork named Travis Bourbon. He sang a quick song. So just get in there, sing 20 to 30 seconds of your favorite song, and we might be using some of these videos in a promotional video for an upcoming challenge / fundraiser for Special Olympics. So be sure to get in there and upload a video of you singing 20 to 30 seconds of your favorite song.
I can help people with the Flipgrid too if they need help.
There you go. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that.
I also had another idea.
Whoa. All right, I'm going to mute everybody real quick. Okay, Ashley, you are unmuted. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know any other hobbies because I don't have any others, but I know you guys did art class, but maybe you want a woodworking or something. That way, does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Just keep in mind that a lot of the classes that we're trying to do, I mean, not everybody has archery, bows and arrows at home, but a lot of the classes we're trying to do is to make sure make sure that it's something you guys can do at home. So
Okay.
woodworking might be a little bit difficult, but I can absolutely look into that for you.
Okay.
At the very least, even if you can't do it from home, it might be interesting to watch, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's something new that I didn't know about before.
Okay, good. All right. All right, so who else was, okay, Elizabeth, I will unmute you. All right, go ahead.
Can it be more longer than 20 to 30 minutes, or does it have to be that long?
It doesn't have to be 20 to 30 minutes. That's just
I'm at
kind of
20
like,
to 30 seconds.
oh, got it. Okay. For your
that's what I meant.
for your song video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can record 10 different videos in there if you really wanted to go wild with it. Feel free to have fun with it. Yeah, do whatever you'd like.
Okay. Another.
You're good. Go ahead.
I have another question. Lena, one of Lena's videos on a Flipgrid, it won't let me play it. It wants to like not do anything like on our hobby thing. It won't let me play on my phone.
Oh, yeah. It still says it's preparing.
Yeah. I'm like, what the world? I'm like, because that's the only way I really do stuffs on my phone. And I'm like,
Interesting. Yeah, it's not showing up for me either for whatever reason. But other people have watched it because it has 61 views. So I don't know. Maybe it's just you and me, Elizabeth. We're the only ones that are having
Maybe.
trouble with it. Go ahead, Christine.
Hey, I was wondering, the guy had mentioned about falconry. I know there's not a lot of people that would do falconry, but there's also, they also would teach about local birds and their habitats in the area. So that might be something to do because athletes can sit outside at home and admire the birds around them. You'd be amazed at what you learn from just watching the birds.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So the people at the Runge Nature Center, for those of you who watched the archery lesson, they're definitely interested in continuing and coming up with future classes. So, and bird watching was one of them. So stay tuned. We hope to have some future classes with them. And I can't remember who suggested falconry on the last Athlete Input Council. Oh, was it you? Okay. So I do have a lead on a falconry person, and it's actually a Special Olympics athlete. So stay tuned. We're slowly starting to work those gears.
And is she from Utah?
Ah, dang it. You already knew it. Yes, she is from Utah.
I've been chatting with her quite a bit.
Have you? Okay.
Yep.
Well, Tara Baker from Special Olympics North America is going to put me in touch with her, and we'll see if we can get her on to do a class for us.
I'll send you her name on Facebook so you can connect with her on Facebook.
Cool. All right. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Sorry not to give your secret away, but
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, people. What else? What else you got for me? What can we improve?
More athletes to be mentors to our program, Brandon.
I'm gonna mute. Hang on one second. All right, go ahead, Amanda.
More athletes to be mentors through our Alps program.
Okay. I mean, that's on you guys. We don't keep athletes from being mentors. That's really up to you after you graduate. If that's something that you want to take on, then that's your decision, and we'll support you in that. So if that's something you're wanting to do, then by all means, let's try to make it happen.
I don't mean myself.
Oh, okay.
But other athletes.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as the athletes know that that's an option, that they can mentor other athletes, then, and we encourage them to do so, then I think that's good enough. I don't disagree. I would love to see more athletes as mentors, but we can't force them.
what kind of mentor?
Say that again, Christine.
What kind of mentor?
I think she's meaning for our athlete leadership. So our athlete leadership, I don't know if you guys have mentors in your program, and it's not something we require, but we highly encourage our athletes to go through the classes and do the homework with somebody who helps them. And it could be a coach, a family member, a unified partner. And it could now be an athlete. We've had a couple of athletes serve as mentors to athletes to go through the program. So that's what Amanda's saying, is she'd like to see more athletes serve as mentors in our athlete leadership.
Like when we have our athlete council meeting, we actually, parents, coaches, anybody else are not allowed into the meeting. It's strictly athlete led. And myself and the 2 other staff members are there just to help if needed.
Yeah. In athlete input councils, it's pretty much just, for the most part, it might be me and 1 other staff member. And then also an athlete who kind of leads the discussion. We don't, I'll be honest, one of the things I'm very proud of what we've done with athlete leadership in Missouri, but one thing we're not very good at is athlete input councils. The only time we really have them, for the most part, is at our state competitions. And then we kind of leave it up to the athletes if they're wanting to host one at the local level, like at a local bowling tournament or whatever, then please do so. But it's not as organized as, say, like an Indiana is, where they have counties and each county has its own council, and they all report back up. We just haven't been able to kind of get that off the ground yet. It's on my list of things to do, but yeah.
Well, when you get a chance, give me a call and we'll chat about it. What
Okay.
we do here in North Carolina.
Yeah. We've got about 8 minutes left. You guys have any other suggestions? Oh, sorry, Lynn, I see you. Yeah.
Linda does.
About that Flipgrid karaoke. Are you going to do it?
No.
Brandon.
I knew
Well,
that was
you-
his answer.
I was gonna say, if you should know better. You should know my answer was gonna be a big no on that one.
Why not?
I'm no fun. Let's just say that. I'm not a fun person. So
You're a party pooper.
I'm okay with that. I am a-okay with being a party pooper.
Okay. How can you encourage others to do it if you don't do it?
Because this is your program. This is your Flipgrid. This is your opportunity to share your message and your singing talents with the world. Nobody wants to hear mine.
Yeah, we do.
Come on, Brandon.
Yes, we
All
do.
right. Okay. You know what? I will do it if, this is the if all of you get 50 athletes, 50 to record videos in that discussion topic. Okay?
Challenge accepted.
That's a challenge. So you have to, that means you're going to have to train new athletes how to use Flipgrid and how to record videos. But if you get 50 athletes, 50 new athletes to record, hang on, James, I'll come to you in just a second. If you get 50 new athletes to record videos and it has to be the singing one, in the singing one, I will record a song, me singing a song in there. I will even do you one better. If you get 100 athletes, I will let you all pick the song. So you can make me sing Barney or something.
No, Barney!
Okay, so let me get this straight. So it has to be 50 per athlete, right?
Yeah, not 50 videos, because then you stinkers are just going to upload 50 videos on your own. It has to be, it has to be, yeah, I know. It has to be 50 athletes. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, James, what's up?
So you say 100, right? 100 athletes. We'll do it better for you. Since we're a team, we're gonna get up more than 100 for you. Then you gotta
Okay.
sing.
Well, let's
Good luck,
start.
James.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys are talking a big game here. Let's start with just getting the 50. Let's start with getting the 50, and then we can come up with new challenges after that. How does that sound?
We can do this teamwork.
I don't think you're gonna get it done. I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna happen.
I like
I say go with
Grid.
50.
We're gonna start it tonight. We're gonna get started tonight then.
Okay, you better get started tonight.
Come on, Lana.
I like the
Message me
idea
on
of
Facebook,
Grid.
Lana and Jesse. We gotta talk about
With
this.
challenge. I like challenges.
All right, well, there's your challenge. All right, do you guys have anything else?
No.
Challenge, I got it,
Well, thank you all for joining. I'm sorry for those of you who were having issues, technical difficulties. I don't see any other comments on Facebook. Thank you for those of you who did watch on Facebook, and then those of you who joined us. Again, always feel free to email me if you have questions or concerns about anything. I may not always be great at getting back to you right away. There's a lot of things going on at Special Olympics, but I want you to always know that your voice matters, that we care about your opinions. We may not be able to always change the things that you want to have changed or do things exactly the way you want them done. But this is your program, and we're going to fight for you to always get what you deserve. And just keep that in mind as we kind of move forward through this quarantine, and just make sure that we're always there for one another, right, Jesse? We're a family.
absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Awesome.
Bye.
Good night, Brandon.
Bye.
Bye.
Aye.